Welcome to the Fives Beach Hotel and Residences 5-star all-inclusive resort in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. Today we are going to go to the healthy restaurant called Lizzards. Let's go have some food and check it out. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the Fives Beach Hotel and Residences. Just for context, we have a map of the grounds of the Fives. I'll circle this section right here, circled in red, right by the pools in phase 1 is this unbelievable restaurant called Lizzards. I'll also circle it up here in the top right in the legend, just so you know, it's called Lizzards. Let's go have some lunch. Welcome to the grounds of the Fives. We're starting the video here right beside this long pool. There's 2 long pools in phase 1. They're about 150 meters long, and I love swimming lengths at this pool, usually in the late afternoon, but we've already had a really busy, exciting day, but we are going to head in for some lunch at Lizzards. It's often called the healthy restaurant at the Fives, and a lot of vegans and vegetarians come here. And what we're going to do is, you can see here's the bar at the end of this pool, but this huge palapa on the back side of the bar is Lizzards. It's this restaurant, and we're going to go in for some lunch. I'm going to show you the menu, show you what I get, show you what it looks like. Just kind of read the menu over just so you can look at options if you are a vegan or a vegetarian or you like to really eat healthy. Now the sign right here says the energy pool, Lizzards, healthier and better. And often I do water aerobics in the pool there. Now I'm just going to give you underneath the palapa, there is Lizzards. Not a huge restaurant, but we're going to come in for some lunch. Here is the menu. Lizzards, healthier and better. Why healthier and better? Eating well is essential for good health and disease prevention. Therefore, we invite you to eat consciously. I'm going to go to this little section right here. This is at the bottom of the menu. I'm going to circle this area right here. It points out what is gluten-free, vegetarian, sugar-free, and nut-free. If one of those is important to you, look at the signs beside each dish to know whether they correspond to the grid at the bottom there. Now I'm going to pull up the menu right here. You can stop this, you can look at it in more detail, but I'm going to go on to this slide right here and I'm going to tell you what I had. So for the drink, there's this hibiscus infused water. It's kind of red. I just kind of picked it up down here. Haven't really had it anywhere else in the world. And then we go down to the specialties. I had the chicken brochettes, or the chicken skewers. They are awesome. Really good chunks of breast white meat and seasoned and cooked really well. And then at the bottom there, we've got the chicken quesadillas. There's 3 pieces and I shared them with somebody. This is just a light lunch. And then for dessert, I tried the cheesecake. And I thought, while I'm at it, how about some of that rice pudding and coconut milk and ginger? And it was awesome. And then the bottom one there is the corn cake. Now this brought me back to my childhood. A shout out to my mom. I just want to say those cornmeal muffins growing up, they were unbelievable. And when I saw this on the menu, I said, I gotta try it, and I loved them. So here we are outside Lizzards. Healthier and better beside the high energy pool. It is not a very big restaurant. There's only limited seating, but it never seems to get too filled. So there's a couple people waiting in line there. We have a party of 4 and we sat down very quickly. Purpose of this video is to kind of show you the expectations. What does Lizzards look like? What's on the menu? What does the food look like? You can see them making the food right there. And as I said, we came in, there's 4 of us. We sat down very quickly. And if you're out at that pool and you've been hanging out there with the family all day, and instead of going to a restaurant in the plaza, you might just want to sit down right here. My cutlery, nice and clean, ready to go. There are my chicken skewers or bruschettes. I've got a little bit of a Greek kind of seasoning and just a little bit of char, just nice. I think, look at that, and then I love dipping it in that sauce. I'm not sure what it is. Now the girls have the quesadillas, and he has a pumpkin seed hummus dip that I didn't want to try, but it was awesome. Those quesadillas are awesome, and there is that pumpkin seed dip. It was a lot better than I would have expected. I'm not a big hummus or dip guy, but it was great. It ended up being one of the fan favorites, and I'm not going to say we ordered another one, but maybe we ordered another one. Now let's get on. I thought my meal was awesome, but there are the desserts. Top left is that rice pudding there with some ginger. We've got the cornmeal, corn cake they call it. We've got the chocolate for the other people, and then we've got the cheesecake. So I ended up having 3 desserts, and those 3 shared the other chocolate. But you're under this beautiful palapa, unbelievable desserts. Don't judge me for having 3. I enjoyed them. There's Lizzards. If you have any questions, pop them in the comment section. We'll talk soon.